I am Delaney Ward. I am Student Council Vice President at Skyswick High School, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips for effective communication within your council. Now, this video is designed for your council to watch as it has interactive activities and discussion-based questions, but you may watch it on your own as well. Alright, let's start off with an icebreaker to demonstrate effective communication. So the idea of this game is you're going to hide objects around the room and blindfolded people are going to find them with the help of a spokesperson. So what you will need to do is pick 5 people and blindfold them. Then you're going to pick 5 objects. I've used spoons in the past, but you can use any object that you have lying around, and the spokesperson will hide these around the room once the people are blindfolded. Then one person will go at a time and try and find the objects with the help of the spokesperson. The spokesperson will use their voice to guide them around the room to find the object and bring it back to them, and then the next person can go. If you would like to make this game a little more competitive, you can divide into teams and compete to see who can collect the items the fastest. Now pause this video when you're ready to play the game and come back when you're done. If you do not have a good form of communication established within your council, take a second to pause this video and create an action plan to establish this form of communication. You can also take a minute to discuss how to improve your communication if you already have a form of communication established. Next, let's talk about some qualities that apply to good communication. I think it is important to listen more than you speak. Listening is one of the most important parts of communication. I know I tend to think more about what I'm going to say next rather than listening to the person speaking. It is important that we all remember to listen when we are speaking. Another important quality of good communication is empathy. Be mindful of the impact your words may have. Use good word choice so that you can communicate without being hurtful. Now that I have shared 2 important qualities of communication, I want you to form small groups with the people surrounding you and discuss the following questions. What are other good qualities of communication? What is one quality of communication that you personally need to work on, and how do you plan to work on this quality? I hope you all had great communication within your council. Now that we have established what healthy communication is, let's work to apply this to our leadership. Make sure to practice your communication with others. Be mindful of your communication and don't be afraid to make adjustments if needed. As leaders, we must be confident in our communication in order to share effectively and create a difference within our school. I have one last activity for you all to practice good communication and also to get to know more about each other. I want you all to play the game Take a Hike. This game is going to allow you to learn more about your council members so you can effectively communicate with them. First, you're going to have your council sit in a circle. This works best if they're sitting in chairs, but that is not needed. You will have one less chair than needed, just like in musical chairs. The person without a chair will stand in the circle and will say, "Take a hike if," and they will complete this statement. This could look like, "Take a hike if you are a senior." All of the seniors, or anyone this may apply to in the room, would get up from their chair and go find a new chair from the ones that they see around the circle that are empty. The person remaining without a chair will go back into the circle and state another statement. So they would say, "Take a hike if you like cotton candy," and anyone who likes cotton candy would get up and find a new chair. Now, this is great for learning about each other, but I also want you guys to apply it to what we learned today. Try statements such as, "Take a hike if you prefer in-person communication," or "Take a hike if you have felt hurt because of poor communication." Try and find some statements that apply to what we've learned today so you can learn how others best communicate and really apply this lesson that we've learned. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you were able to grow as a council today. We've also released a podcast episode on communication if you guys would like to watch it. You can find this podcast on our Spotify, or you can find it in the bio of our Instagram, Growing Leadership.